Welcome to Shattered Ships, brought to you by Fandom Encounters. This is your DM Matt, guiding you on your pirate adventure through the seas of Corsair. Join our party, the Human Fey Wanderer Ranger Tesha Gwyn, played by Bobby, the Sea Elf Pirate Kensei Monk Trigger, played by Seth, and the Owlin Swords Bard, played by Alan, as they do their best to navigate this new world and find their place in it. In Corsair, where piracy is freedom, and freedom is dangerous. Last session, our friends did a very successful interrogation of Bam Bugbera, determining the location of a secret entrance, his own sort of personal tunnels he uses to report to Veritas. Upon getting rest back at home, the party has gotten a short rest. At the end of this rest, they had a surprise visitor for dinner. Gilda Deepmaw, the leader of this entire town, amidst the party talking about whether they should or should not trust Gilda, she appears out of the blue. In doing so, chats with the party, gives them a mission to take out a certain faction of Veritas that has been causing problems and putting people in danger, that being the Royal Rumblers? Yes, Royal Rumblers. And as well as pulling Kachi aside personally, offering him a mentor in Urumi, the Wing of Shadow, a person who may be able to show him a few fancy sword maneuvers, should he prove himself capable of gleaming her tutelage in the future. But as it stands now, our party has taken a short rest. We are getting into sort of the evening, as it were. You know where the entrance to Bam's tunnels are. He did say he is unable to guide you, as if he goes with anyone else, Veritas takes that as an automatic threat and will attack. So it's safer for you all to go your separate ways and for you to masquerade, continue the charade as this team of Veritas. Although, Bam did ask what your team name was, a bit of floundering, but you convinced him it was a secret. But something to keep in mind moving forward as you put together a plan. With the things as it were, it was mentioned at one point, but I didn't jot down whether it was decided explicitly. Is Europa going to stick around and with Lester and Bastion and complete Lester's kind of daily goal of learning a spell? Or is Europa going to tag along with the three of you?
I think we said that Europa is going to stay because everyone who we've talked about in Veritas knows us as three people.
Cool. That is, right. Well, that's what I thought, but like my notes didn't have that written down, so I just wanted to confirm. Thank you. Yes, Europa. Lester is he's picking up spells better and better, man. I think he says he should be able to sort of enchant something for you guys. He sort of wants to show his appreciation. We were talking on it. I think you got your special armor, Kachi, Trigger, or Gwyn. Maybe he can throw a spell on something for you guys and be a little helpful.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you, Europa. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm learning right there alongside of him. Bastion's got a good library of resources for navigation and herbs and all that kind of stuff, so maybe I'll be able to help you guys more in the future too.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I might be getting taught by a roomie about sword fighting.
Why do you keep getting all the cool shit?
Yeah.
What are you talking? What do you mean cool shit?
Well, I'm pretty sure that you now shoot laser beams out of your eyes or your beak or something, which is kind of that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna try to use the word coral here. Like that's straight up cool. I'm pretty sure you're on like this weird path thing that also goes on, but still you're on a path, which for owls I don't think always happens. Sometimes they don't take paths. Sometimes they fly. So like cool.
That's
and
true.
Now you're getting trained and stuff. I don't know. I want something coral to happen to me.
Coral stuff happens to you all the time. Yesterday you hit like a solid kickflip on a box cart.
Oh yeah. Also, I've been working on just like being upside down for a bit. Check this out. And I just do a headstand.
There you go.
The key is to not let the blood get too much in your eyes or else they explode.
Oh God. No,
Both of you have at least like done your path thing.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even
We got to
done
make sure that Gwen like finally rights a wrong.
I need to right a wrong. I need to help
Right
Lester
or
somehow.
wrong.
What if you just like help somebody with directions?
I don't think that counts.
It's weird.
Yeah, I feel like that has to be pretty
I had
major.
to kill like a specific person. Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
a
it-
guard of order. Yeah, it needs to be like. I'm just like, what's your
I do-
order? Death, killing.
Yeah.
What, mine?
Yeah. His,
Well, what's the name of yours?
We don't know. It's the one of war.
War.
War. That's
The war
what we're-
domain, but like I don't know, she's a little squishy. She kind of terrifies me, but also gives me like tingles, you know, like yeah.
oh.
Anyway, so we ready to head down the well?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Oh, do you think we do need a team name?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Everybody say your favorite shade of blue on 3. 1, 2, 3. Blurple. Just me?
Sky.
Okay.
Pikachu, honestly. Like, weirdly.
I like that it's both blue and purple at the same time. We could be like the Blurple Bashers, or the Sky Slicers, or
I thought it should be something secretive.
what about like the Midnight Maulers?
That sounds like a real group.
Yeah, and it's like so secretive,
Yeah.
like, and it's all dark and mysterious, like
Yeah,
Midnight Blue.
because if we're going by we work secretly for the big guy, we're working secretly for him.
Yeah. We don't tell
The
somebody, but
Midnight-
if we have to tell them, we're the Midnight Matt, the hash slinging slash.
Wait, no, you said wait. Is it Master and Baller?
Well, Mauler
No, it's the
implies like we
crash.
always
It's-
fight. Is that true?
Okay. Is there like a word that's like, ooh, I am stealth, I am the night? That is like with an M.
The Midnight
Wait.
Malakis.
Did I just guys? I just learned how to spell. I think
Yeah.
M
Yeah, the double
M
points.
M.
Yep.
Like two mountains or like a really pointy
The
chest.
Midnight Mountains.
The Midnight Mountain.
Like the
Because
Midnight-
we're all
Midnight
so
Master.
tall.
Oh, the Midnight
Yeah.
Mountains.
The Midnight Master.
I just
Midnight
registered that because we're all so
Master
tall.
We're all so tall.
Got you.
I like the Midnight Mountains because it's like we stand resolved. What happens?
Wait, did you say the Midnight Mounds?
Mountains?
Oh, okay. I don't want to be a mound. Okay.
You did
Isn't it
defeat
usually
the
like an
Shambling
adjective though?
The Midnight Mumps.
The Midnight Mumblers.
The Midnight Mumblers.
Marauders.
Ooh, it's the last thing you hear in the darkness. before
Marauder.
They're like mumblers.
The midnight. And that way, when people ask us and we're like, you know, we're just like this,
Well,
and
you know-
they're like, what did you say? They're like, oh yeah, we're part of the team.
That's our calling card, and we've done that a few times.
Oh, it's
Actually.
great. Oh God, Quinn, you're so smart. I can't believe that you haven't fulfilled your path yet.
You hear the sounds of a war fort. No. You came up with a
Okay.
team name that's the same.
You're right
That's
or
it.
wrong.
Quinn, you
All
getting
right,
something?
all
You
right.
getting something?
I don't
No.
think so.
Okay.
We gotta be sure that this is what we want though. If something happens, we're gonna be known as the Midnight
We're the
Mumblers.
M&Ms.
God damn it.
He
Melts
M&Ms.
in your mouth, not in your pocket.
Oh, I'll melt all over you. No, didn't like it. I take it back. I'm sorry.
No,
yeah, but
I like Midnight Mumblers. I feel like that kind of makes sense.
especially
made it.
because somebody could be like, didn't you call yourself the Midnight Mumblers? And we're like, no, you must have misheard. And like that's
our
part of it too.
tagline. You must have misheard. Because
and then I start stabbing.
We can say that in almost any instance. They're like, "Did you steal my wallet?" And you go, "You must have misheard." You hold the wallet, and then you just start.
We stab them in the ears first, so they can't hear very well.
Oh, that's because the blood's trickling. Well, let's not reveal our secrets,
Okay. Yeah. No, we can workshop it. We can
let them figure out why.
For now, we're the M&Ms, and they'll take that. The M&Ms. Delicious. I mean, crunchy. I mean, I hope nobody has a nut allergy. Let's go.
Hold on, let me write down. Hope nobody has a nut allergy.
Matt, moving forward, can the next week's dive inspiration be given to whoever came up with the title of the previous week's episode?
That's pretty
because
funny.
I want
Trigger is so unhinged. They're often him.
I know.
The other one I wrote down ahead of that was also just Blurple.
Blurple. Yeah. Just saying, but that's kind of cute, right? Isn't that kind of cute? If you get a catchphase that's good
I
enough,
think it's cute. I think we can do that.
Nice.
I feel like if we had a merch store, we would have the Midnight Mumbler tumblers, and then it would be like
Mumbler tumblers.
I think you misheard me.
Yes, I think you misheard me.
It's gonna be huge one day.
Marshall Mathers.
I think you misheard me. But as we hear the footsteps of the party, perhaps the Midnight Mumblers, as they leave the House of Violets and head for the well in the Southern District, you're easily able to locate this stone that Bam pointed out that sort of like opens up the second half of this well. Still functions as a well for the town, but now with a secret ladder entrance into something else further below. Excuse me. In doing so, is there a marching order kind of down this ladder? Who's heading down first?
Did anyone write down left, right, left, left again?
You said that you would remember this. This was the thing you said that you would do.
No, I got it. I know.
No, I thought.
It was left. Don't go left. Left. Something is crazy, but also
left. Don't go right first. Go right second. Use the knife as the key, but the line before that is blue flames keep the monster.
That's it. The blue flames. What shade of blue would you say it is?
I'm colorblind.
Midnight. It's midnight, bitches.
That's why I didn't say a shade. I almost said Kelly Green before I remembered that that's green.
Favorite shade of blue? Hunter.
What?
Hunter blue.
Wait, Glenn, are you canonically canonically colorblind in this as well?
I can't see color.
Wow. So
That's
I'm not the only person who can't read? Like I can't read words and shit. No, but you can't read colors, so that's like you're color illiterate. You're cliterate.
Not completely.
You're cliterate.
As Trigger's voice ricochets in the well.
Yelling cliterate. Cliterate!
Sensitive.
Okay, I think I shouldn't go first, because even though I can see dark, I am not great at perception.
Well, I can't see in the dark, so you're ahead of me.
I think I probably can see a little bit in the dark.
You do. You have dark vision.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Nice.
I seem like the person to negotiate if something goes wrong.
Oh, God. Okay, maybe I should go first.
Nope, it's too late.
Trigger slides down the ladder as you go down. Eventually, kind of like, it's like, it goes down for a bit. You can almost like see some shapes off in the distance. You're sliding down past them pretty quickly, but as you go down, you feel like the air becomes still and cool as you slide into a series of tunnels. The ladder kind of coming down this chute, then opening up into a larger cavern. You're very aware that, like, okay, the walls have kind of grown beyond, I can't, like, see them. The ladder is freestanding to an extent before you feel the ground beneath your feet, Trigger. and you find yourself on a platform here. The kind of loose wall kind of all around you. Immediately as you notice as you hit the ground that there is an element of sort of construction in the area. It seems like things are very roughly hewn, not like a rough and like laid out structure like a temple or anything like the Crimson Harbinger hideout that you were all in. It's much more rustic, much more carved out. You see like marks of axes and shovels and things like that on this platform where you are. Seems a little bit more hand carved in that way. As you kind of pay attention to the walls and things, there are larger gouges kind of taken out of them. As the first one who's dropped down, go ahead and give me a perception check, Trigger.
Yeah. Do it with an eye.
It's way too zoomed in.
16.
We're going to have a dungeon and an air map, just like Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah. It shadows exactly what's underneath of it.
Yes, you are in the
depths.
Yeah, the depths.
The depths, yeah.
Trigger, you notice that some of the scratches on the walls seem to have been made by, like, giant claws. Like, whether it was a giant badger, whether it was something bigger, a monster, a dragon, a enormous, like, combination of any of these things. You just see big claw marks in some of the walls. They appear to be old. It doesn't seem like there's, like, fresh scratches of that size, but perhaps they once belonged to someone else, and then smaller elements were carved out. You see that there are... like bridges kind of where you are, and you can tell, like, upon your first glance sitting on the ground, they seem stable. It seems like these have been recently used. Maybe you see some old tracks from Baron Bugbera. You see the skewer from a kebab on the ground, and you see that kind of like there's a little bit of a ramp heading up to the next platform that probably goes about 10 feet higher from where you are. The next platform goes another 10 feet, so this one is about like 20 feet above you. And then another ramp kind of goes up to this large column where, like, you can't see on top of it, but you can kind of see the edge. Like, okay, these platforms take me up in that direction.
Coral. Okay, I would describe it as rustic, but cozy. There's a lovely accent wall down here, too.
Cozy. Echoes coming through.
Can you tell I've been looking at homes on Zillow?
Can't imagine why.
Can I bring a torch?
Oh yeah. That's like Europa may have like prepared something like that for you, knowing like, okay, if I'm not coming, like had like fashioned almost like a produce flame torch here for you.
I'll just like glide down, jump in, and before I get to the bottom.
Because you can see in the dark as well as Trigger can, Kachi, are you looking to land where Trigger is, kind of at this first platform, or are you kind of sweeping this whole area? Basically, like, as far as you can see up to this big column, it's all fairly like, open kind of air. Some stalagmites or some stalactites around to be wary of, but nothing too crazy.
Not to bring back the comparison to the depths, Legend of Zelda, but yeah, like once it like opens up in the cavern, I'd like if I can like hover, like spread out my wings and just like slow fall to get as much as my vision can go.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. I'd say perception or like acrobatics to like time this like scouting maneuver to avoid any of like the ceiling crags and stuff.
Wait, is that that's a D12. There we go. Perception is a 16.
Nice. And your, I think dark vision is like a radius of like 60 feet?
Dark vision 120.
Oh, dang. Okay. With a 16, I'm going to open up this wall a little bit because you are able to sort of, since you are not like facing the ladder, having to slide down, you can glide. Yep. You get a better view at the surroundings here. What you see is this like higher platform, this column that like where Trigger is can't quite make out, but you could easily like choose to fly to instead. You see is like probably the top, one of the uppermost platforms here. There's some like land kind of falling away, but more importantly, you see something that hasn't spied you yet. You see this almost like a lizard, like a large, like hunchbacked lizard, kind of walking and sniffing the air as he kind of goes about. Seems to be investigating this platform and the regions beyond. He's currently heading towards this walkway here.
Oh shit!
And actually, I'll say,
okay.
With a 16, you can't get a full look at everything because there's like parts of the cave in the way. But you do get a sense that sort of like this builds to another back and forth on the path.
Once I get down, I'll like and wait till Gwen comes down. I'll be like, okay, there's a lizard looking around. I don't know what we gotta do, but we gotta be careful about this. It's on the next one up. I try to like point to the area that it was like walking over.
Okay, yeah, sure. Is it like a big lizard?
Yeah,
or like a gecko,
or like a hunchback. I don't know, it was like a lizard.
Personal, but all right.
I mean, it was just a.
Hey, Gwen. She was just telling us that there's a big lizard with a hunchback, which totally didn't seem like a. It's fine.
I'm gonna
blue fire?
Use my once per day ability and cast speak with animals.
Nice.
Hearing cards lizard. Okay, well now if it talks, I can maybe understand it.
You hear grumbling from over the edge. I heard someone yelled something about a clitoris. I think it came from this area.
What's it saying?
Yeah, they heard the clitoris.
The clitoris speaks?
They heard someone say the clitoris, and they came over here and they're smelling us right now.
Okay, they're trying to smell the clitoris.
So run up and slap. I almost said the clitoris.
What if we...
That doesn't make sense.
What if we don't need to slap them? What if we could just talk our way through?
Yeah.
Well, then fly on up, babe.
Wait. Well, yeah, but
all right.
Kachi can't talk to him. You have to talk to him.
What?
Wait, none of us can talk to animals?
He might just speak. I don't know. Maybe you can understand him?
I didn't hear the word clitoris used. No.
Okay.
I'm going to say, with this discussion, I'm going to have everyone roll another stealth check. I rolled one as each person came down, and the highest they got was a 9, so that didn't feel like he was able to spy anybody. But now that he has had some time to listen for the whispers coming from the cave.
Doing great.
14.
15.
I rolled poorly, so it's an 11. An 11.
That is going to be a 13, and my computer's going to freak out a little bit. I think it doesn't like the dice roller.
Yeah, you should just not.
As this lizard folk is sniffs, kind of listens, and Kachi, probably the best, most equipped to like see things from where you're kind of positioned here. You almost see as his eyes kind of begin to sweep these like glowing blue orbs, like casting a little bit of a dim light out from where he is, sweeping the area as looks left, looks right, looks left, and kind of looks down. I've found dinner.
Yo, Mac, it's okay.
Everyone,
don't worry.
Found dinner.
Roll initiative.
Shit. No.
Kachi and Trigger, you just hear.
He said he's found dinner.
He's like a lizard person. Oh my god.
Wow, I rolled not good.
Me either.
Seriously.
All right, let's see.
Well, if nobody else wants to share, I'm coming in strong with an 8.
7.
Ooh. A 13.
Nice.
It really wasn't that nice. It was just ours were so low that your mid appeared high.
Very good. Who was the 8? Sorry, my brain mixed them up.
I am the 8.
Cool.
I'm the 8.
No, I'm the one you want. And my 7.
I'm the Mary.
What? What is this mysterious dark figure who rolled 20 got a 20?
Someone got a 20.
I think that's just a layer action, right?
That's a layer action.
That's the translator.
The Duolingo owl, my cousin.
The Duolingo owl is stepping on my throat the way it is like, you suck. I'm like, wow.
Does the app look at the app change depending on if you open it or not? Because it looks like
it does Duolingo, indeed.
Does it really? Okay, because mine is like dead.
Currently, mine is has some chubby little cheeks and it's whistling a merry tune.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god, that's such a high streak.
Mine's like, you've missed so much that you would have to go to university for another month just to learn what you want.
Oh yeah. Yours is.
Oh wait, raise your phone up.
Oh wow, yours is.
Oh whoa! He looks.
That's like the cinematography style that was popular in like the early 2010s, where like everything was like a camcorder.
Yeah.
He's unwell.
I can't show you guys because I'm on my phone, but let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, mine's the same. He's got his snot dripping down his mouth.
Yeah, it's not a good time for anybody. But as this lizard has sussed out the party, seems more intent on devouring than talking, as his eyes sweep down, looking directly at the party. Kachi, first to act is you. Uniquely, also the most mobile. So from where you are, had you flown down to whisper with your party, you are 40 feet, technically, below where this like lizard folk is. But since you were flying, you were able to kind of see and hear what's happening. And 30 feet from, I'd say on this turn, if you wanted to, you could be able to fly onto this upper platform or fly along the bridges or do whatever you'd like to do.
Matt, can you check your sound a little bit? It's a little choppy.
Thank you for the heads up. Let's give it a shot.
Thank you so much. Yes, so much. Oh, so clear. I love you, dulcet tones.
So clear.
I think I knocked my microphone when I was trying to reset Windows.
When I was showing Duolingo.
Yes.
Can I kind of fly up? You said I'm 40 from his ledge or 40 from this, like this next ledge?
40 height-wise below his ledge.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll like fly up to this one. And then can I send a message to him? Be like, yo, Mac, it's okay. We're just coming back from a mission. Don't worry. We got a big seller for the big man. Don't worry. We're on official business.
No, you send out this message to like you kind of get within eye shot as his like blue beams kind of like sweep towards you, and you send this message out like, I'm staring at you. I'm making eye contact. I'm sending it. And it's like shot and almost like deflected, as if like this message has no effect on whoever it is that's receiving it.
Shit. All right, doesn't want to talk.
I don't think it can understand you.
I was really hoping.
Doesn't want to talk, idiot.
Doesn't want to talk. Oh shit. Okay. As a bonus action, I will. I'll send out a bardic to Trigger. Be like, yo, maybe you'll have some more help. And they're, what are they now? D8s.
Cute. Yes. D8s come back on a short rest are wonderful. Kachi, taking the lead, kind of doing your best to be that negotiator, the captain of sorts before supporting your party. The lizard folk made an intelligence check to see if he picked up on the fact that you were shooting a spell his way. He did not quite notice it. He's too intent on the person that he was able to hear in the darkness. So as he closes to the edge, he is going to raise a, almost break a stalagmite off the ground and toss it down at Trigger.
Trigger!
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a javelin, but it's a stalactite. Why not?
Trigger!
That is an 18 to hit.
That would hit, but I'm going to use my reaction to deflect missiles.
Ooh, absolutely do that. So
that is. Let me roll my reduction. This is a red wine reduction.
Does 8 damage in total, so if you can reduce it.
It would be entirely reduced.
Oh, great.
And because I'm feeling fancy, let's just go nope and throw it back.
Chuck it back. Okay, cool. The monk deflects this stalactite and manages to use the momentum to send it careening right back at this lizard.
Ranged attack. Let's do it with a little. Let's do it with the gun. That's fine. Y'all hearing this rain? It's wonderful. Well, not you, Alan, but.
Well, we are in a typhoon warning, so.
Oh, good for you. That is a 25 to hit.
Oh, that will hit.
Yeah, that's.
Those windows.
Just Aunt May from Spider-Man.
Incredible.
I know what that is.
This is such a good reference. That's 10 points of damage.
10 points to Mr. Lizard. Not bad at all. He is going to take a second attack and throw another one of these at you, Trigger. And that one is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, well, okay, that one hits.
I'll send a silvery barbs.
Ooh, okay, cool. A 19 to hit. And a 9 to hit. Second one will miss as Kachi, you redirect, you sent this message cantrip out and you just pull it back like a boomerang and knock it into the lizard as he drops this stalagmite into the cavern below. But now he sweeps his head to the side, fully aware that you are there, and grumbles through the cavern. Bobby, you hear, "On my right," as Kachi, stepping over the edge from about where you can see another pair of these blue eyes, has stepped into view, who's also going to take some throws at Kachi.
If that had been what Cap said in Endgame, he's like, "On my right." Like, what? You're calling it yourself?
There's a 15 to hit Kachi and a 10 to hit Kachi.
Neither will hit.
Neither will hit. Look at you. Is your AC 16?
It's 16 now.
Nice, cool. I need to update my notes because I had 15.
It's 16 now.
Cool. So they throw at you, but they expected someone to be on the ground, and they overshot, and you were able to dodge very nicely. Kachi, just give me a perception check from where you are.
Cool.
Trigger, you're up next.
Ooh, very good. 22.
Nice. You've progressed a little bit deeper into this cavern, so I'm going to reveal the rest of this room now that one of my creatures that was hiding in the dark is out in the open. You see this open cavern kind of ends here. You can see the ends of the wall as they come to meet this upper level. There is another lizard kind of over by this like circle of torches, but you also see this big kind of metal door separating what appears to be a path, and you also see an open cavern leading away from this room that does not have a door on it, but it is closer to sort of this series of blue flame torches that appear to have a lizard folk guarding nearby there, who kind of steps a little closer to spy the area.
Understood.
That's Trigger. Stalagmites raining down on you.
How high up would you say they are from me?
You can see them from where you are, but this one here, it's like the map would lead you to believe it's like 10 feet away. It's 10 feet across and then 40 feet vertical.
Okay. I will 5 and 20. Can I like dart along the edge here?
Yeah.
Or 25, 30, 35, 40. Right up to that one. And then I will plunger puss away.
Plunger puss away.
First shot.
Nice.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh.
Yay!
So that'll be... Okay, need to find my D10. Well, that's not very good. That's better. So 16 points of damage on the first hit.
Oh, nice.
And then again. That's a 21 to hit.
21 will absolutely hit.
That is an additional 11 points of damage.
Nice. He is looking to be in rough shape. But as you step onto this upper bridge, you step into view of this last lizard, who is going to take 2 shots at you. Misses on the first one with his held reaction, but the second one is going to be a 24 to hit, and is going to deal 13 piercing damage.
What's his range?
60 feet, but he didn't have a visual on you all before.
Got you. And he's doing a what on me?
It is a he's throwing a weapon, so it's happening on your turn.
I have my reaction.
So
I have my reaction back.
Yes.
I'll negate it, or I'll do my best to negate it.
Nice.
13.
I said 13 damage. 13 damage.
13 damage. Let me do. Great. I take 1 point of damage.
Heck yeah! You managed to.
Do you still have that bardic work?
I don't know if the bardic.
I think because it's not a D20 roll.
It's not a D20. That's okay.
That's
I do like
the Valor's thing is you can add to damage.
Yes.
I take my plunger puss and I like spin it on my finger, so it's just going round and round and round like a little shield. And I was like, I'm so cool. And then one like fractal cracks off and hits me.
You deflect most of it, but a little pebble of the stalagmite knocks into your eye. The eye that the eye patch isn't on.
Storming swords. Poop deck. That hurts.
And that is Gwyn.
I'm gonna run up next to Kachi. Can I see both the lizards or just this one?
I'd say you can see both of them. Like the 2 closest ones to you, you can see both of them from where you are.
All right, I would like to shoot at the one that is closest to Trigger first.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Okay. So that is 6 cold damage and 4 psychic.
Not bad. Looking to be in rough shape here.
Nice. And then this, I'm going to fire a shot at the other one.
Can fresh.
Ooh, 14 hit.
14 does not hit. You see it like hits him in the shoulder and just kind of glances off, bouncing off into like the wall behind him.
Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna rush to get anywhere, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah. That's great. That brings us to Kachi. Gwyn, having caught up to you, you see Trigger is starting to close with one of these lizards, and you have the full lay of the land.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to fly up to this one that hasn't been damaged yet and try to get on the opposite side of him if I can.
Nice. Give me an acrobatics check. It's pushing a little bit of like the limits of the movement, but with a DC 12 or higher, you're able to like flip over him using your movement.
Cool. Awesome. 14.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to. You're basically using the extent of your movement to kind of like tiny little owl slipping around this lizard.
And do I have to call this beforehand? I think so. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put the Wrathful Smite on this one.
Yes. So you'll, as a bonus action, almost like igniting the wood of the Arbor Forge with this magic, and then as an action using it.
Yeah. Cool. Go ahead and do that, and then I'll try to attack with my rapier. Great. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
As like you hit the damage from this smite igniting your blade, and as your blade kind of makes contact, this amethyst in the handle, almost like as part of like the echo, just kind of like rings out, almost like bouncing harmonies off of the wall, until it kind of becomes almost like a symphony.
So with that is a 14 piercing and only 1 psychic damage.
Hey, it's still damage.
But it has to make a wisdom save or be frightened.
Ooh, excellent. I'll make a wisdom save for it right now. Unfortunately, that is a natural 20.
Damn.
As this Wrathful Smite rings through, you just hear a which Gwyn can
be afraid.
To be, don't really like music.
Don't want music. Come on, rah, scary. No, nothing. All right, we'll get you next time.
God, he's just like tiny little owl, just like fluffs up your feathers to do like that owl thing of like my body's too big.
Come on.
That brings us to the lizards. The one here with you, Trigger, is going to step out onto this walkway here and is going to make an attempt to grapple you. So give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Squirrely. Gonna roll with this. That is a 19.
You manage to evade this lizard as it goes to grab you. As it kind of fails.
Don't like being touched. Don't like being touched.
Very fair. As it turns around and swings with an axe on its backhand after failing to grab you. You see as it like almost like this one little bit of damage that got done to you, like this like scratch on like your cheek. It almost like smells it, and this blood kind of pulls off of your cheek, hovering in the air as it rolls with advantage on someone who does not have all its hit points. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, I guess I could let that hit with just once, just to make it feel better.
It's going to be 14 slashing damage.
Holy fuckwads! Okay.
Whoa!
As like throwing rocks is behind it, he's pulled like this like rocky axe off of its back. Same with the one here by Kachi, now that you've closed up with it. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check to resist a grapple.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Ooh, ow. Need to get an actual dice tray. 13.
13. That's exactly what it got. So let's do another roll off.
Ah! Fuck! Fuck! It's that one.
Ooh. So it manages to grab Kachi, grapples Kachi, and then goes to toss you off the edge of this cliff.
Not the
smartest creatures. He's managed to succeed in grappling the one who can fly, and has simply tossed you. Go ahead and give me, let's say, give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, Kachi.
Okay. Nat 20.
Okay, cool. I was going to say DC 15 for every one you fail. That's how many, times 5. That's how many feet you fall before you can get your wings under you. Nat 1 to resist the grapple, Nat 20 to recover from it.
Life's about balance.
If you want to just still be in melee range with him, I'll let that happen. Or you can give I'll give you 5 feet of movement to wherever you'd like to move right now.
5 feet right there. That's fine. If just I think it'd just be aesthetic. Just him aha! I've released you, and I'm like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Throw, and then it just if you throw a tissue as hard as you can.
Yeah.
What a waste of his turn. This last lizard is not quite able to see Gwyn because Gwyn wasn't able to see him to shoot him. So instead is going to throw 1 stalagmite at Trigger and 1 at Kachi. At Trigger is going to be a natural 1. He just is worried about hitting the other lizard and goes wide. And to hit Kachi is a natural 20. Just.
Life really is about balance.
1s and 20s.
We and La. Push and pull.
19 piercing damage to Kachi as one of these stalagmites cracks into you. You open your wings, present a big target, and are seemingly punished for it.
Dang it!
That's Trigger.
Hey. You said the guy who I have in front of me is looking rough.
Looking rough.
I'll shoot once first. I'm right here, so might as well.
Plunger Puss has made an effective shield. Now let's see how it does with offense.
Plunger Puss. That's not great, so I wonder how it'll do. That's this 14 hit?
14 does not hit. He does the comic book thing of jams his fist into the end of the Plunger Puss as it goes off.
Okay, that was really dangerous. And if you're not familiar with how firearms work, that could have gone very badly for you. Kind of like this. Bam! And I shoot him again.
Nice.
And that one's a natural 19, 27.
Much more effective. That second shot is enough to blow him away. He was on death's door.
Blow his soul away.
Goes.
Yeah. So that is why you don't play with firearms, kids.
Goes firing back and then falls into the ravine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What are the chances that I can make this little leap over here?
This one is only 10 feet up. So how much movement do you have left?
From there, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm at 25 here. I have 40.
Oh, because this is a vertical cliff face. Even if you run and don't make it, you can walk on walls. So you can run.
I can't walk. I don't think I can walk on walls yet.
Oh, not yet. Then it's a 10-foot jump up. It'll be an athletics. Let's say acrobatics check for you as well. DC 15 to clear the edge. DC 10 to grab the edge.
I'm feeling gutsy. Sure, let's go for it. So I will run on up and attempt to make that jump. That's a natural 1. Which is
Trigger,
not what I needed. And I haven't used your thing, but that's not gonna matter.
It won't
Well,
not even
okay.
on acrobatics.
Right, so it's not an attack roll, right? So
Yeah,
1
it's not an automatic
plus
fail.
a 7. 1 plus a 7 is 8, and then I can roll the d8.
You would need an 8.
7 or an 8.
Well, you just needs to grab on.
No, yeah,
I just
So he
need
just needs a 2.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh man.
I don't even know why you inspire him instead.
No, I'm
because
learning.
you've clearly
I'm learning.
done so much on your journey so far.
Missed by 1 all the time. I'm just saying.
Trigger a little too focused on the epicness of the moment. You run, leap, hit the side of the wall, lose your grip, and kind of begin in this specific place, bouncing back and forth between these two rock faces. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
And how far do I fall?
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, so far all of this is going very well. That's a 24.
Okay, cool. You fall 20 feet, but then you manage to brace yourself almost like Spider-Man, or I guess Kuzco and Pacha, between the two sides of this rock face. So you fall 20 feet down, but you don't fall to your death.
Well, that's good. I'm okay.
Okay. We'll come get you.
That is any bonus actions from Trigger?
Well, my bonus action was going to be to attack this mother. So instead, bonus action, I guess, heal myself.
Yeah.
For the thing.
Oh yeah, because you got the amulet.
Yeah, we'll just do that while I'm already over here looking a little rough.
No, some health. That is Gwyn.
I would like to run up and around the stairs and fire. Can I see both of them again?
Yes, you can see both. Now that you're on this level, you can see both of them.
Okay, let me fire one at the one that Kachi is next to.
Nice. The one who just threw Kachi to no effect.
Yes. 19.
That hits.
That is 8 cold damage and 2 psychic.
Nice.
And then attack. Oh, natural 1. This is fine.
Ice arrow bounces off this lizard and falls into the ravine, narrowly missing Trigger as it plummets into the shadows.
That die is not supposed to be used for battle.
Any bonus actions from Gwyn?
No, I don't. No. I'm too far.
Nice. That is going to be Kachi. Flying, but 5 feet within melee range if you're trying to swing on this lizard.
How's he looking?
Looking healthy.
Looking healthy. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Great. Then I will. Yeah, we'll swing off an Eldritch Blast and try to just get back on the ground. Just be like, okay, we're gonna get over here. It's gonna be fine.
Because you're in melee, Eldritch Blast will be at disadvantage.
Oh, it will because it does that. Yeah, then I will continue to hit him.
Nice.
When I saw the 120 feet, I'm like, I don't think this is. I'm like, this is ranged or, but yeah, that makes sense.
It's real nice from far away.
I don't imagine a 10 will hit.
Does not. Almost like you try to flash. I guess you weren't using Eldritch Blast, but in flying around, you're trying to swing this sword, but he's picking up another stalactite in the same time. It's a mess. Okay. I'll send Gwyn
a bardic. You'd be like,
after just
we gotta finish this.
Need to hit.
All right, I get it. Come on.
It's so frustrating. You don't understand.
That brings us to the lizards again. This one with Kachi. You miss on your Arborforge slice, but only because he's switching to this like stone axe, and his slash glances off of your sword. He takes 2 swings, the highest of which was a 15. He misses. The other lizard is going to chuck 2 stalagmites, one at Trigger down below him, and one at Gwyn. Fire at Trigger is going to be a 15 to hit, which is, I believe, not going to hit.
It does not hit.
Does not hit. Throwing it into the darkness. Throw it. Gwyn is going to be a 15. I have rolled so many just... They have a +5 to hit. I'll reveal that. I rolled so many 10s.
I have the lowest AC. It hits me.
So many 10s. Does manage to connect with Gwyn. And that is going to be 15 piercing damage to Gwyn.
Ooh, I'm bloodied.
To Gwyn. This rock just...
I'm exactly bloodied, but that's
back.
Just so we know what we're dealing with.
That would be Trigger on initiative 10. That is going to be the lair, which now has something to do. You see in this circle of blue flames, one of the flames goes out, and out of the earth, another one of these lizards steps forward.
Oh my god, we need to keep those lit.
But that's Trigger.
Why did I just open Microsoft Word?
Okay, how far do I have to climb? You said 20 feet?
20 feet. Let's say acrobatics
So with
or
my
athletics
climbing-
works for you. And same kind of like to save yourself. DC 15, you can get there only using 20 feet of movement. DC 10, it'll cost you twice that.
Okay. Come on. All right. Acrobatics, that's still a 10.
Cool.
So
40 feet of movement, you can get yourself on top of this ledge.
Great. I start swinging. This guy has not been hit at all, right?
He has not? No, he's
I
not.
don't believe so. So I'm going to start with...
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They roll with advantage on people who have been hit before, but I keep forgetting.
Does it count if I'm back to full HP?
Ooh, thank you for letting me know, because that does affect things.
Cool. Currently, then, I'm going to...
Wouldn't have rolled with advantage on you anyway.
You're fine. You're fine. I'll plunge a puss this one.
Absolutely.
That's 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Great. Sorry, I'm just looking up real quick. Once per day.
Oh yeah, almost like the for free smite.
Yeah.
Once.
I think it's once per day, and I think it says I already have used it, so it's okay. All right, so that is going to be.
Yeah, because the fight with like the storm investigation was also today.
We just had all sorts of fun stuff going on left and right.
Oh yeah.
That is 14 points of damage.
Nice.
Key point into stunning strike.
Ooh, okay, cool. Let's roll to see what it gets. Adds just a +2 to this. That is an 18, so it's a dirty 20.
Okay. I will attack I'll attack him again.
Nice. Same one. Peppering in.
That's less good. That's only a 12 to hit.
Is not going to hit.
I will key point flurry of blows.
Nice. Take 2 unarmed strikes. Kicking, scratching, slashing into this lizard folk.
all the things I'm best at.
To do the same to you.
2 attacks. One will not hit with a 12. One will hit with a 26.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll your damage on that second one. Gwyn's on deck. You see Trigger up here fighting in a flurry. Back on his feet, no longer hanging on the precipice, and scrappy as always.
11 points of damage.
Nice.
And that is my... Well, I hit him again. Is he bloodied?
Weirdly, looks just as messed up as the one fighting Kachi.
We love a
Not quite
statistical
bloody,
anomaly.
but has taken some licks.
I'll pump a key point. I'll spend them all.
Nice to see a stunning strike.
Yep.
Let's roll for this. +2. That one is a natural 2. So as you strike into this lizard folk, these blue eyes that kind of match these flame torches off to the side, go out for a moment.
Okay. Done until end of my next turn.
Absolutely. Any movement that you have left because your enemy is
That's...
done? Okay, cool.
I can't move.
Cool. Gwyn, that is you. You have a you know from fighting alongside Trigger that this enemy is stunned that he is facing off with, and then you have Kachi being pinned down by someone as well.
Let's shoot at the stunned one first. 19 to hit.
Oh, that will hit.
How's this person looking? Are they
not bloodied, but hurt.
Right. I will make them my favored foe.
Nice.
For this attack. Oh, yay. 8. I know. Oh, okay. 13 cold damage and 4 psychic.
Nice. Now he's bloodied.
Right. And then I will shoot again the same stunned person.
Same stunned one. Go for it.
Still with advantage.
27.
That will hit.
And that is 12 cold damage.
That is enough to take him out.
Nice.
This statue, as the cold damage builds up, and it just teeters and falls into the crevasse.
Yes. And then with my bonus action, I will look at everyone and say, ow, ow, ow,
ow. Excellent move as a bonus action. That brings us to Kachi, currently slashing his way into a stalemate with this lizard.
Okay. I'm going to hope that this works. We're going to get right about here just to see if this will work a little better. I'm going to take another slash on this guy. Fuck. I need to choose a different dice next time. No, that's a nat 1, so that won't work at all.
Still, just axe bouncing off of Arbor Forge.
Come on. Work. With that not working, I'll go ahead and look at the amulet, though, and just heal. So
nice. Hopefully
he doesn't get advantage on this next hit.
Hell yeah. You take a look and heal yourself up. Go ahead and heal yourself that damage. Let me know if you get back to full. The lizard that's back on the battlefield is going to close with you, Trigger. He's going to take 2 swings at you. That is a natural 2 on the first one, but it's going to be a 19 on the second.
I believe that will hit. I'm just going to see real quick if my deflect.
This one is melee.
Yeah. Cool.
And it's going to be 12 slashing damage as this axe carves into you.
12 damage.
I did not get up to full.
Okay, cool. So this other lizard is going to swing once on you, Kachi. In this fated duel, that is going to be an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
That is going to be 14 slashing damage to Kachi.
Fuck.
And that is going to swing once on Gwyn as well. For an 18 to hit Gwyn.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And for a total of 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
Which brings us to Trigger.
I'm like playing a wizard without the spells.
Incredible. Okay.
Trigger, as like it's approaching, like as you see this fight happening before you, you see these blue flames flare up, as like when it summoned that lizard folk before, but it doesn't seem as powerful this time. It attempted to summon someone and failed.
Yeah, we're gonna get to you in a second, Mr. Blue Flames. But first, I'm just gonna go a little ham with some unarmed strikes. Yeah, so let's just roll all 3 of them. 19, 21, and 11.
19 and 21 will hit.
Great. Bad rolls. 14 points of damage total.
Heck.
I also will maneuver around it, so I'm not
nice.
in
Getting
danger
yourself
of being
away
shoved
from
or
the
nothing.
edge. Very wise, having learned what their tactics are.
Actually, I would like to use my full movement if I could. So I'm gonna circle it.
Just circle around. You run. You.
I think I can do that 10 times actually. I would like to just run around it very fast and
give
hit
me
it a bunch.
an acrobatics check.
Yeah, absolutely. I've never thought about that, but like with that much movement, like in 6 seconds, you could just. That's a 9.
Okay, I was gonna say succeed wildly. You can have advantage on your next attack because it's dizzy.
Yeah, he's like so confused. Yeah, but that was, yeah, it's spice.
Nice sprinting around the circle. That is Gwyn.
I would like to, since they're on top of me, switch to my Gith chakram.
Pull out your
and
chakrams.
I will make an attack on this one next to me.
Nice. Your blades out, begin slashing.
17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. That's 5 slashing damage and 3 psychic damage.
Nice. Looking bloodied.
Okay, I will attack again. That is now 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay. No psychic damage this time.
Chakram's being just a little too quick. Can't block it with his axe.
That will be an 8 slashing damage.
Nice. Looking to be hurting, but still standing.
And then bonus action, 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, yeah.
It is the 19 to hit.
That hits.
And another 8 slashing damage.
Oh, damn.
I should have made this guy my favorite foe.
Still standing, but very close to death's door, looking in rough shape.
Yes, and then I will move just like here.
Nice. Yeah, kind of maneuvering yourself around to go kind of like stand with Kachi.
Yeah.
Kachi, seeing this flurry of ring blades as Gwyn draws them, that is you.
We can do it this time. I believe in us. I will step back, knowing that I will potentially take an opportunity attack.
That is going to be a 14 to hit. That's going to miss.
That won't hit. Excellent.
The slashes from the chakrams confusing him. He manages to like swing wildly and miss.
And I will use the use of my armor for magic missile.
Incredible.
Like, take some of this.
All right, so you've got it's a first level magic missile, so you have 3 missiles to send. How many would you like to send at whom?
I'm gonna do 2 on this guy and then 1 on the other guy.
Nice. Go ahead and roll your d4s.
Okay. All right. On the guy in front of us, that's 8.
That is enough to finish him off. This magic from Lester shooting out of your armor takes this lizard down.
Nice.
Fucking finally. God damn.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Shut up.
So go ahead and roll one more d4 on this one that's fighting.
I meant that he's gone, He's gone.
Oh, yeah. On the other guy, 4.
Nice. Little magical projectile. Pierces into his armor. Or pierces into his scales, I suppose. Nice move from Hachi. Any more movement or bonus actions?
Yeah, so I did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'll get 30 just so I can help Trigger if he wants to try to flank.
Nice. Very nice move. Kind of getting yourself tactily moving across the battlefield like a good captain. That is the lizard, the only one still remaining, looking between Trigger and Kachi. Is going to swing once on each of you. Actually, it's going to do... no. It'll do a rend with this swing. On gonna go for Trigger first. That is gonna be
that sounds bad.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
That is wow. That is a 16 slashing damage.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And it's gonna swing on Kachi with the second one. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll just hit.
For a total of 11 slashing damage. And then both of you give me a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Thank God. Okay, so not 20.
19.
Okay. He tries to, put more oomph into these swings to knock you all back, but fails spectacularly. Kachi, you do your same, wings open move, I can fly. And Trigger, you just kind of, it hits you, and you just kind of, back roll, backflip off of the hit, standing facing him, as his swing goes through. That brings us to a lair action. And I'm going to roll this in front of the table now and hope that Roll20 doesn't freak out, because it's more epic that way. On a 5 or a 6, these blue flames resurrect one of these lizards.
Resurrect?
We don't want that. Fuck.
So as on initiative 10, one of these blue flames peters out, and another lizard steps out. That is Trigger.
She brought Europa so she could keep the flames.
Keep the flames.
We didn't know.
How are we gonna know? Okay. This whole situation seems incredibly dickish, which is wild that it started with somebody apparently mishearing what I said. But okay. Plunger. Right in the puss.
Plunger right in the puss. Plunger.
First a sec.
I hardly know her.
Is a 26.
Oh, that'll hit. Are you swinging at the one? If you're shooting at the one between you and Kachi, you have advantage.
Oh, you're right. I do have a slight advantage, don't I? And look at that.
You do.
Well, that wouldn't hit, so I'm glad that I took the first one, I guess. 1d10. 8 points of damage.
With 8 points of damage, it is officially exactly bloodied.
Great. Shoot again.
Plunger push going
I don't
off.
think either of those are gonna hit. So unarmed strike.
Nice.
Yes, with like a 22.
Oh, hell yeah. 2 shots go firing off. What's Trigger's go-to unarmed strike? Is it a slash? Is it a kick? Is it a headbutt? What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean it really depends on the day, right?
Is it a pistol whip with like the back end of the plunger push? I'll allow that.
I kind of like want right now like to do like a and I want to hit like two hands like right on the neck. Like kind of like right there.
You go right for the
jugular.
gills, assuming that this is an aquatic creature.
Yeah. If you're anything like me, and I know you are, this'll hurt. That's 11 points of bludgeoning, slashing,
hell yeah.
striking damage, martial arts damage.
Bad. Looking to be looking very injured, but not quite on death's door just yet.
Great. I will then turn and face the other one and say, "Welcome to your execution." Oh, right. Sorry, Gwen. Can you translate? I said something really cool.
I can't hear anything. There's so much blood in my ears.
Just gurgling coming from Gwen's eardrums. It is Gwen's turn.
I'm going to move up. 30. And I will fire an arrow at this one.
Nice. It's looking bloodied. Go ahead and roll to hit.
24.
Good job rolling to hit.
Thank you. 11 cold damage and 4 psychic. That's like nearly the max.
Exactly how much you needed to take out this lizard. Mind rupturing from the ice arrow that pierces it. It falls.
Should we run down this hallway? Is what I'll say as I fire another arrow at that one.
Nice. Draw a second arrow and fire.
Or is this the first left? That's a 23.
23 will hit.
Oof, I should have done. That's 5 cold damage and 1 psychic.
Not bad. Starting to injure this one that's on the battlefield.
Ones.
Gwyn, as you kind of like trying to piece together Bam Bugbearer's instructions, go ahead and give me a history check.
Ooh, that's good. Ooh. 15.
Nice. You see, like you're thinking, okay, cool. Is this the left? Is this the straight forward? You don't think that it pertains to the the directional directions. This may have something to do with the flames as a way to keep yourself safe.
Oh. Do we think run or try to deal with the flames?
And that's Kachi.
As I'm running towards this lizard, I think we gotta like grab the flames. Like you said, the flames were good. So I don't know. Maybe if we're like, maybe a path will open when we get
blue flames keep the monsters away. Is the phrase?
Oh,
it kind of seems like it's summoning them.
In that case, can I go and just pluck this like torch out of the ground?
Yeah. Kachi, you fly over. You had the movement to get to these torches. You pluck one of the lit torches, of which there are still 5. as you pick it up out of the ground, you're holding it, and you see the lizard folk's eyes go out. You still see it trying to attack your party, but you get the sense that it no longer sees you.
Interesting. Okay. Shite. How do I... Okay. Gonna try some tomfoolery.
Whisper in its ear. Say it's its conscience.
Hey, it's okay. Let your conscience be a guide. Don't do shit.
I always wanted to be a puppet.
It can't see me, but it's gonna attack on this round. Can I try to give a flame to Gwen? Because I feel like Gwen's doing the worst right now.
Usually.
Gwen's hit points are at what?
I'd say you can either choose to give yourself or Gwen the flame on this turn, or make an athletics check to toss Gwen a flame.
Okay. Oh, God,
so, like, if you're willing to open yourself up, it's free. You can toss Gwen a flame. But if you're trying to get both of you, it's going to be a check involved.
All right, we know what to do now. We got one round to get there. Hopefully we all survive. Gwen, catch.
Okay, cool. I'll say as an you grab one as a free action for yourself. As an action, you grab another and toss it to Gwen. Give me an athletics check. Yeah. DC is only going to be 10.
All right, 10. It's easy. We can do that. I got a +1. I just need a 9. Fuck! I got an 8. No.
You toss one of these flames. It does not quite reach Gwen, but I will say, because you used an action to do so, it'll be closer to Gwen on Gwen's turn. You'll be able to pick it up as a free action without getting too close to this lizard.
Is my life a joke to you?
I really just imagine it getting to Gwen's feet and just extinguishing. It's like,
Rick, this is the only thing that'll keep you alive. Oh, man.
So that brings us to the lizard folk. Any bonus actions from Kachi?
Yes, actually. Bonus action, I'm going to... Can I do that? Yeah, I'm just going to healing word myself at second level. Cause,
yeah, healing word the person who can't be seen right now by the lizard.
Yeah.
Great choice.
Hey. This makes sense. You guys can still use Gwen can still use the amulet, right?
Lizard folk is going to take its turn, is going to swing first. I think it's probably going to take both swings at trigger. First swing is going to be a 21 to hit trigger. For a total of 11 slashing damage. And second swing is going to be at trigger as well for a nat 20.
I am down.
Trigger goes down. And this lizard is going to leave you behind and close with Gwen using the rest of its movement. That's going to be the end of its turn. Trigger is down. On round 10 is going to be the lair action. A 5 or 6 is going to bring another lizard back. That is a 4. No lizard joins the fray. We keep it at 1. That's going to be Trigger. Trigger. One moment you're fighting lizards with your friends. The next moment, you're back in this inky black void. And you kind of open your eyes. You see Nico Stiletto there, squatting kind of down next to you. Weren't you just here, little one?
Oh, shit. This keeps happening. I hope you don't think I'm bad at fighting and stuff. I'm actually really good at it, but sometimes I'm so good at it that other people, they put a lot of, like, what's the word? They put like expectations on me to do everything.
Listen, if I had a shot of rum for every time I was down in a battle, I'd be drunker than I normally was in life.
Do you have rum here?
Do you need a nip?
Yeah.
Look, I eventually sort of gave up the vice. My wife insisted on it, but I keep some on hand just in case people need a tucker or two.
That's why I'm never getting married. Can't ball and chain this old ship.
That's what I thought. A girl in every port. It worked for me for a while, but hey, maybe you'll find the one, eh? And passes you kind of like a bottle.
Thanks. So if I keep doing this, am I gonna be like dead for real? Oh shit, I'm not dead now, am I?
You're not dead yet.
Coral.
That's sort of the sad thing about this. The domain I sort of took over. Most often the people that show up I never want to see here.
Wait, what do you mean, the domain?
I didn't ask to sort of be here. I never even believed the tales of gods of death. And I sort of accidentally became one.
Were there others? Is it like oats?
You're a smart lad, aren't you?
No way. So you all like died, but you didn't really die, and now you watch other people die?
I think if you asked Oates, if you asked the Master, they might say I was the lucky one for dying.
What do you mean?
They're still out there. I'm sort of the
You gotta be storming shitting me.
Passed on. Aye. Hey, make it through this, perhaps you'll find him. Give me a death saving throw, Trigger.
2!
That's going to be a failure for Trigger. You feel yourself becoming more and more in this realm with Nico. This
is great. I love spending time with Nico.
Back in this tunnel, you face off with this one lizard folk has closed with you, ignoring your allies who have been fallen or have seemingly disappeared from the battlefield. What would you like to do?
Can I pick up the torch?
Oh, yes, free action. You pick up the torch, and as like the lizard is like charging, just kind of like stops.
Do I think it's gonna get attack of opportunity on me? Now that I'm here, is it like I'm invisible, or is it like?
I'd say give me an insight or an arcana with advantage.
Ooh. Hey, insight 25.
You get the sense that it does not see you. Like its entire body went from I'm attacking to we must have dealt with it. Like arms have gone slack, and it's starting to like holster its axe as soon as your fingertips kind of touch onto.
I would like to run over to Trigger and cast a first level Cure Wounds.
Nice. First level Cure Wounds onto Trigger.
10 points of healing to Trigger.
Nice rolls. Trigger, you kind of in this liminal space, having failed. Nico's kind of there. As soon as like your fingers connect, as she takes her flask back, she like kind of looks up, looks back at you. One day I'll know I'll see you for sure, but I'll always hope a lot of time passes between that.
Can you make sure you get better rum next time?
Back on the land here. And Trigger, you come back before the lizard's turn, before the lair action is Kachi's turn. You're able to get a torch, pass it to Trigger. As you all three hold these torches, the lizard that's on sort of the battlefield here is ignoring you. As, like, for a beat, you wait. Another one of these lizards comes back and just begins its patrol. ignoring all of you. Give it a beat. Another lizard appears, begins its patrol, ignoring all of you. You have successfully gathered these blue torches, and so to the lizards, you don't exist. You are wielders of the blue flame, and no longer a threat to these lizard folk.
That was rough.
Do you think these torches are going to go out, or do you think we can maybe sleep a second?
Let's at least go left, and then we can rest.
Okay, but is left the door? There's like a door
No,
back there.
I thought about that, and I decided it's not.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you feel that way, then fine.
I wish I would have realized that, like, we had to grab the flame. I thought you had to follow the flame.
I assumed the flames just need to stay. I didn't think to carry them. That was smart.
God, how are we looking at everybody?
I think behind the doors are more torches.
Oh, is that where they like stock up? Is that like the door?
It looks like a shed. That's where I'd put the torches.
Does it look like a shed, Matt?
Give me, I'd say, because it was a last session drop from Bam, give me an intelligence check. Give me an intelligence check.
Why don't you give us an intelligence check? Okay.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah, can you even say the word?
My drink already.
Well, it's plus nothing, but 15. Anybody else?
I got an 11.
Intelligence.
I got an 11, but I already decided. I was moving on. I don't want to be here anymore. We should go this way.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Left, right here.
No, that's a 5.
Nice.
What am I...
Gwyn and Kachi begin to press on. Trigger, it flashes in your mind for a moment that Bam mentioned something about, like, a break room, but your party is leaving you behind.
Wait, guys, wait, there's a place we can go and sleep. Please. Something about a break. Like a nice place to just, like, chill out. Are you really? Come on!
Captain, what do you want to do?
I wouldn't be mad if they had a healing potion in there. I know they probably don't.
No, they probably have a whole healing potion vending machine that's, like, way overpriced. It's a break room. That's what they're for.
Let's just go look at it.
Yeah. And maybe they have, like, those little K-cup machines and then, like, the dispensers, but really there's, like, they don't do anything with the K-cups. They just throw them away at the end of the day anyways. Great.
Oh, yeah, like, they're, like, really having to put, like, a carbon footprint.
If you think that they are doing the right thing with those K-cups, you are wrong.
I don't think they do the right thing anywhere.
Period.
The recycling goes in the dumpster.
I burst through the doors like Aragorn in Helm's Deep.
Yes, Trigger burst through the doors like Aragorn in Helm's Deep. You step into this area here. Through this door, what you find is a carved out area with a few chairs and a few people in blue waiting here. From across the way, as the doors open, you see two pairs of eyes kind of snap to you with a look of, like, confusion and intrigue and suspicion. A lizard folk, not like the ones from the previous room. This one is, like, green and scaly, looks to be full of life, has this blue cloak kind of surrounding them, and off in the distance is a humanoid-looking figure, a blue bandana tied around her hair, this, like, brown hair kind of trailing out as she's kind of, like, using, like, an oversized knife to carve some fruit, sitting in, like, a beanbag chair next to a vending machine. So, like I was saying, it was like, we need to just pick the missions that would... Who are you?
Are you Gilma?
Am I Gilbert? What the fuck? No. Shit. Who? What was it? Who do we serve?
Oh, truth.
And what are we?
Prisoners.
Prisoners.
And why must we fight?
Being little bitches.
To be free, duh.
That was just a joke on that. Yeah, that's not even a real question. All right, welcome.
Stop breaking our balls.
Yeah, come on. We've had, as you can tell, we've had a really long day. Okay.
I couldn't
Somebody
help
forgot the blue flame.
You all look fucked up. You must be new, considering you didn't know the whole blue flame trick. We're on.
Well, we knew. We just.
Did you come to resupply? What you need?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Do you have the healing potion vending machine in here?
Yeah, it's right over here. But I can also sort of I look. You all look fucked up. Happy to help. I forgot the names I gave these people. Look, Gilma, like you said, she like gestures to the lizard folk. She's got some gear that might help you out, keep you from being exploded in these tunnels here. And I can heal you up if you need, but healing potion is not a bad idea for you all.
What's your name?
Joz.
Oh, you're Jaws.
This is Jaws.
Yeah. She's gonna roll an insight like, what the fuck have you heard of me? Oh damn. Okay, cool. She gets a 20. She gets a 23. Like, what is? I'm gonna just leave it up to like, what is Grin projecting with this response?
I want Jaws to think that someone thinks that she's incompetent.
Okay, yeah.
And that's why I was like, are you Gilma? Was the first thing I said. So I'm trying to make Jaws think that she's not in charge of her own group. Which it seems like maybe she is. But just like, oh, I've heard things.
Gilma like looks kind of between Jaws and especially like Gwyn, who's kind of like stepped into like this position, like trying to understand what either one of you are talking about at this moment. Like,
I mean, we're certainly injured, Jaws. So if you could do your best, I would appreciate it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we've got business with the big guy.
Jaws is a healer, and Jaws thinks I should give you. Jaws like, yeah, give them the deflector so that they don't get fucked up any more than they already are. And Jaws kind of like, all right, like confusedly, like kind of like goes through her bag to look for stuff. As you guys can step into the break room, and like Jaws eventually gets up off the beanbag chair and offers it to one of you. I'm gonna say Jaws is going to be. Give me a persuasion check. I'd say the group can do it. So if like want to give one person the help action, they can roll with advantage.
Just give it to Bobby.
Yeah.
That is a 22.
Nice. She will offer two second level healing two second level cure wounds to the party, whoever would like them.
I'm at 10.
I'm at 17 of 36.
I'm at 4.
So I think you too.
Sure.
I had to do math real fast. 8, 9, 10, 11. So one person can get 12 hit points back. One person can get 13 hit points back.
You take that 13, Bobby.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Right.
I'm nothing if not generous.
So that's because I feel sorry for you. And the vending machine here is sort of stocked by BAM. Love them. Sort of 40 gold a pop. Get your healing potion out there. Hang out, refresh. Or you could sort of just sit around and recover if you need to. You look like you could use some rest. Gilma, give him the thing, eh? Gilma's like, yeah, here. Jaws, like, seemingly like just like almost like being impatient to an extent, like grabs like this like almost like a sphere from Gilma, It's like, all right, so yeah, so this is the deflector. The further you get into the tunnels, there'll be more monsters. If you sort of get a bit overwhelmed, group up, press this button here. As long as you are grouped up, you won't be able to get close to you, no?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, someone, you guys create this? Gilma, did you do this?
Oh no, so we got sort of this genius in the team now, Strut. Makes all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh, heard great things about Strut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Word of Strut is really reaching.
Were you on Strut's team before? What team are you on?
Ooh, no. We shouldn't.
We really shouldn't tell him because it's pretty top secret.
Yeah.
We're on
it can't be more embarrassing than Cerulean babies. That's where Strut came from.
I'm sorry. The
Cerulean babies.
Yeah, there's newbies. Strut came from there. Strut was the leader there. Kind of full.
Aren't they the Cerulean Strikers?
Well, they call themselves the Cerulean Blasters, but
that one. I knew it was like some sort of Super Mario.
But on the down low, they're the babies.
Oh yeah, no. So, what was your name? The one?
Me. Yeah, it's Catchy.
Yeah, not you, little one. Sorry, you, little one.
Oh, do you mean? Do you mean this one?
Oh, not
do you mean little like frail?
Oh, yeah.
No, which little? Little.
Sort of. You with the enormous blunderbuss. What was your name?
Oh, I'm Trigger.
Trigger.
You can call me Triggs. You can call me Triggs.
Yeah. So sort of, it's a little in-joke we have with the other sort of more powerful members of the Veritas, the Cerulean babies. They're cutting their teeth, as it were.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I've heard
remember what that was like.
Big guy.
What was that?
I've heard that they've impressed the big guy.
Really?
Yeah, and word's on the street that you're not quite what you used to be, Joss.
I mean, I haven't needed to be helped by civilians like the way the kettle has, so...
Yeah, I just work with the people up there. I don't try to influence the big guy. I just know his opinions. So.
You know the big guy?
Can I...
What team are you at? What team are you with?
We're with the Midnight Mumblers.
Midnight Mumblers?
You haven't heard about Eminem?
I'm sorry, I think you heard it wrong. I'm pretty sure you heard it wrong.
Oh, interesting. Oh, Midnight Mumblers, sorry. I meant perhaps I am as ill-informed as you think.
Well,
I think you've been extremely sweet and kind, and you've healed. Did
you need anything else? I'm a bit of a healer. My guard shift doesn't end.
I feel pretty healed.
What?
I feel pretty healed.
Yeah?
God.
I could be more healed, but this is about the adequate work.
All right.
This is the adequate work you're known for.
You know what? I like you. Come on over. Who's hurt the most?
Kachi, why is my butthole so tight?
I think Kachi's the most hurt now.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm gonna go. Okay, yeah.
Kachi, little one.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, you got it.
Aren't you?
Thank you. I think.
Careful, we work together, so it would be inappropriate. But there you go, and she like boops your nose and gives you 10 hit points back.
Oh,
with another cure wounds.
I don't know how I feel.
Alright. You know what, Gilma? I think I like this crew. Midnight Mumblers, you said.
Yeah, you can say the M&Ms, just whatever.
The M&Ms. Alright. The entire time, like, Jaws has been talking, Gilma's just been kind of like off in a corner, just kind of like, I'm gonna watch the door. Like, seems uninterested in dealing with Joss, but thankful that someone else is talking to her, so that like Gilma doesn't have to. And Joss like, wait, give me that thing that Gilma gave you. I can soup it up.
Listen, Jaws, I'm gonna start going through cabinets looking for like blue wrappings, like a cardigan. And I'm like, listen, we just needed the suit back up. All of our shit got bloodied.
Oh, yeah?
We, again, very new.
So
those lizard things are fucking no joke.
Having a magical device to sort of keep you safe, but all is enough. You don't want it to heal you as well.
No. I appreciate it. We, as our, as our superiors, as our like higher ups, you know, we thank you for being so nice to us. You know, we don't want to get a nickname like the Cerulean Babies. That'd be awful.
That's fair. The sort of the midnight mumblers. I started working on something, but it's a good name.
We're workshopping it, you know. We're trying to
midnight mummies boys or something, depending on how the rest of your mission goes.
Yeah, apparently, we'll find out, won't we? Now, Jaws, here we go. Okay.
I can't tell. It's like you keep saying that you like us, but it keeps sounding like you don't like us.
Oh, I love you.
No, like even that sounded like
insight check.
Give me an insight check, Kachi.
It's like the words you're saying don't match your tone of voice.
17.
Very nice. I need to look up someone's stats.
Yeah.
Like, I just basically got thrown into a pit in the other room, and yet this chasm, the sarcasm, is the deepest chasm.
We love the sarcasm.
Looking at Jaws, she's almost like so like fast talking. It's hard to know exactly where she's coming from with this, to the point where you don't even know if she believes you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
okay.
Like, what else could it be? To Midnight Mummy's Boys, to Midnight Symphony, to Midnight what? No.
I mean, we could ask Cavalier. He's the one that suggested it.
Did you train with Cavalier? It's kind of a wuss, isn't he?
Well, we didn't train.
No?
Yeah. No, I mean,
just came out like this.
I wouldn't want to be associated with the Indigo Suckers anyway.
I'm sorry, is there anybody that you do like?
Oh, plenty. I mean, the Royal Rumblers, that's sort of my team, with the good ones, just so you know. And, you know, between you and me, I would not fuck with the Navy Crashers. They're sort of the ones who defend the big guy. I tried to flirt with one of them once, and I had my life threatened for about a week.
In a good way?
Oh, yeah, no, not in a good way at all. So, let's roleplay that for a moment, Kochi. So, like, I was like, hey, you, I heard you sort of knock some skulls. Perhaps we could you could show me a few moves or two. And then immediately it was like a sword at my throat. And Jake pulls like a knife.
Oh, goddamn.
Kind of like holds it up, like, not my favourite, is it?
No, not my favorite at all.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so Navy Crushers, don't fuck with them. I'll respect them. They are very powerful.
Who's on that team?
Oh, I don't even know.
Right.
Yeah. Well, there's sort of one Goliath who was real cute, as who I was talking to, but I didn't really get his name. He just drew a sword on me, which normally is a good start.
Yeah, we kind of do what they do, but a little bit different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you talked there and not me, because I was about to say something weird.
Well,
you do what they do, but different. But you couldn't handle the lizards over there?
Oh,
every mission we do is tasked to foolproof, and we're part of like a process improvement. So we should actually put those flames closer to the entrance so that we can be safer.
I mean, there's supposed to be a couple closer, but I moved them because I thought it would be fun.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put that in the report.
Of course. I was giving new members a chance to prove themselves, weren't I?
I don't understand. Would you be nicer if you just got laid? Like, what is it?
It's worth a shot, isn't it?
All right, he is underage. Okay, I'm gonna just get 5 of these. Yeah.
Wait, what's the underage?
Well, I'm a human, so I'm not 23.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm older than you. Don't worry. But I don't want to. I want to make that very clear.
Yeah,
I don't.
Not so much this one. Just sort of general to the room.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, it's a little predatory and it's very uncomfortable.
Gwyn.
And I think in the report, it's going to be stated that you have made a lot of advances on your coworkers, as
it's going in the report.
And
strictly,
it's frankly, it's a little.
It's not against any rules.
Oh, good. Well, as long as it's not against any
Gilmar. Blink twice if you need help.
You messaged to Gilma. Gilma's just still arms crossed, like, yeah, Jaws is always like this.
Okay.
Give me a persuasion check, Kachi, for reaching out to Gilma.
Like, please help us. Okay. 12.
Nice. I'm gonna contest it with something. Okay, cool. Gilma like puts up almost like a wall of like, Jaws is fine, and kind of like looks down at like the device in your hands, and just like, as like your message kind of goes through, is like, be careful with that though.
Thanks. And I'll like tuck it in like a back pouch or something. We'll do. Okay, we're gonna get a few of these. I'm gonna put in my own cash for, what is it, 40 each. I'm gonna get 5 of these healing potions. Like, God, these are so outrageous. Every time they keep up in the prices. What is this, inflation?
Give me a dexterity check, Kachi.
Oh God. It's supposed to be free.
Jack of all trades gets added. You're so jack of all trades.
No, I'm just.
That's true. You do get jack of all
my
trades.
trade.
I'd say it can be sleight of hand if you'd prefer that as well.
Yeah, I'll do sleight of hand. For 17.
Nice. As you go to place your change into the vending machine, you don't drop any that rolls closer to Jaws sitting on the beanbag chair. It's just like, yeah, so lesser healings in there. I think Bamray stocked it, so it should be pretty good. How many do you need? 5? Yes, all?
Yeah, 5 will be good.
Yeah. So 40 gold for 40 gold apiece for 5 potions of lesser healing. You're able to grab those out. A slight discount for Veritas here in this vending machine. And I'll say, like, with that, Gilma kind of just like, oh yeah, so we're on guard duty. You 3 weren't assigned to replace us, were you?
Oh. Way.
No, us on guard duty? That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I think the Azure Guardians are supposed to come in later.
What time are they coming in?
About 2 a.m. Only sort of like rotated, so only 2 of us from our team had to come tonight. Azure Guardians come in at 2 a.m. with the day shift. They're cool, about the level that we are. But you guys are heading to. If you have a message for the big guy or something, door on that side will get you past lizard folks. You can leave your torches here if you need to.
Thanks. Yeah, no, we'll go back out. We're still trying to get used to the tunnels. The directions are, messed up, but we got them.
Yeah, I heard they're supposed to be painted like the land that they're underneath, but I've never really been able to tell very well.
I think it was someone's plan at one point. Oh, be careful. There was like a rock sort of cave-in. Cavalier actually was manning the tunnels up sort of to the northern area here, and we haven't heard from him for a while, so I think there was a cave-in or something.
No.
Oh, shit.
Or Cavalier.
Yeah, so if you leave this door. Left will take you to base. You kind of go straight ahead. That's where the cave-in is, so just steer clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have a great day.
Trying to inflect the way Jaws does.
Did that read? Did that? I think that was pretty good.
Oh, do you have who else is in your troop in case we see them? If you're like, are you all on guard duty tonight?
No,
Jaws like steps in before Gilma can finish. No, just us. We draw the short straws. Everyone else is sort of. I think they're at the tavern or something. We'll probably join them for the last round before we sort of kip in.
All right. Well, maybe we'll see you at that.
Yeah.
Kip-in.
Well, we've got sort of our own place in the southern woods there. If you wanted to stop by or something when you're finished.
Of course. I'm sure it'll be welcome hospitality.
Of course.
And I'll look at Gilma.
Sure. Feel free to just sneak by sort of third bedroom in or something.
Sure.
Gilma kind of in the corner, just like.
Trigger, do you want anything on the vending machine before we go?
Do they have food?
No, I was like, here.
Do they have food at the vending machine?
Just potions.
I brought a few snacks for my shift if you're hungry.
Oh, I don't want to take your food. Okay.
That's food.
We're heading to the tavern later. Gilma pulls out just like two cartoonish hoagies.
Great. In the style of Ariana Grande from the new Wicked trailer. I couldn't possibly. What are you talking? Okay, they're mine, and I just take them.
All right, yeah, no problem. Was not as hungry as I thought.
Okay, well, this has been awesome for all of us. Bye.
Of course, stay safe out there. Oh, as you're going, so if you're heading left, make sure you ignore that cursed knife or something, eh?
Aye, aye.
Thanks, will do.
I don't.
Insight check.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
She's intentionally lying to us.
I hate her. Ooh, could be good. Could be good. My D&D crashed, but it could be good. It's a 16 plus something. 5, maybe? Let's assume we hit a dirty 20. Yeah, 22.
Nice.
Trigger, you see very you've been trying to kind of get behind her rationale this whole time, and you kind of suddenly become aware in this last little jab that it is falsities hidden behind a friendly persona. She is, this last line is explicitly a lie.
So don't ignore it. He wants us to ignore it, but it's really we should not. Okay. We leave out away from them, and it's just Gwyn, I hope you never use your powers for evil, because that's who you could become. That monster in there just made my head hurt so bad.
Because she's just being rude?
Yeah, and lying and mean, but in a nice way. It's like looking in a mirror, except the mirror is pointed at you.
Oh.
That's what you could become one day, and I don't want that for you.
You think that's what I could become one day?
Wait, it's happening already. No, I didn't mean... No.
Why would you say that?
Oh, God, no, I didn't... Oh, and I'm misreading it now. It's hurting my head.
Gwyn, here are 2 healing potions. Trigger, here is 1 healing potion.
Thank you. Wait.
Trigger, here's an extra healing potion. I'll get... I might be down. I don't know if I should have 2.
That's fair.
Oh.
Trigger's really fast.
Constitution?
That's
fair enough.
It's yeah.
I think I also had like an. I think I also had an extra one at some point.
Yeah, you may have had one from before as well.
I have 3 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I have none. So yeah.
Yeah, if you think,
okay, so yeah,
divvy, like go into your inventory and divvy them up. Europa's been able to like make one every day that she's back in the place. So she's been feeding them into your inventories. So you may have like a stockpile of them, but they're very helpful to have.
Good to know.
And as a reminder, I think my rules for the healing potions, if it's out of combat, you can just take the full healing. In combat, if it's an action, it's full healing. Bonus action, you roll. And if you're giving it to someone else, you roll.
Cool.
Why is it that it doesn't say Potion of Lesser Healing? It just says Potion of Healing.
Potion of Healing. Yeah.
No, strange. As long as it's 2d4 plus 4, you're good.
That's it.
Okay.
So how many do you have, Kachi?
I have 3 now.
Okay, I also have 3.
I have 2.
Okay.
Hi.
Give mine to Trigger.
I mean, if you want to give.
No. So I mean,
3?
Yeah, I'll give it to Trigger. Now you have 3.
You're also
sure?
the fastest, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is nothing I cannot do.
Trigger is a healer now.
Yeah, I thought about like what my writing wrong could be. This is internally, but I was thinking I could just give like Trigger more than half my money, and I've like technically paid him back.
Undo everything. Like, the wrong is what you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most confusing thing in that entire break room was you going, "Do you want anything from the vending machine?" And I was like, "I can get something."
I'm allowed to get something.
With what?
You gotta keep Rapunzel in the tower somehow.
You give him a little. You give him an inch. Oh yeah.
They'll walk all over you.
So we gotta take a left.
Alan, what did you do? Alan, what did you do?
What happened?
You're going through river rapids right now.
River Rapids.
That is weirdly what it sounds like.
Is that better?
Yes.
Oh God, he's alive. He got out. He got out of the river.
It's my laptop. My laptop sounds like a spaceship, and where my phone was
okay. It's the fan of the laptop. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does it sound like the Boeing Starliner that's just sending a heartbeat to its astronauts right now? And you're like, "Oy, that can't be good."
Damn.
Great stuff. Cool. So we are in the tunnel.
Absolutely.
All right, so we can get it. You can take a left and then another left, but not straight, because that'll go to Cavalier and our hideout.
So I think we already took kind of a port way earlier. Well, we went around the port way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a left. And then...
Kachi, give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 17.
Kachi, you said something that put pieces together. You said that straight ahead leads you to Cavalier and your hideout.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to reveal the rest of this area of the map as you have... as you round this corner, you look into this particular part of the tunnels here, and you see the ground, the rocks that you brought down with a few well-placed shatter spells. On the other side of this pile of rocks is the secret entrance from the fountain in your greenhouse up into the House of Violets.
Jesus,
with this secret entrance or exit from your own home discovered, that's where we're going to take a little bit of a break for tonight as the understanding of the map begins to grow. The depths are being filled in.
Good thing that we touched that light route, man.
Oh yeah.